And Ram the story Ebrem. It was a report of a video, an old video of Anas Arimeya. Na nipakra wode report ne ba Kevin Taylor. Na otremu se embre bi ebae entokwa esiye ewo esrem. Na Anas ekoye investigations. Na saa time no nanka Anas ekoya. Nanka em se ne nkwa. Nanka obetumi afemu ewu. Na ose saa time no na Mahama ye MP. Mahama na je Anas camera. Ena Mahama ekoye twa videos nini na edebre Anas. Anas nanka sa na make it a revelation we. Ena Kevin Taylor na babe boy. I spoke on it and I said, say, I am disappointed in Mahama. Obi Beka say, I didn't na make say, I am disappointed in Mahama. I explained in the video. Me am able video, na what I said, didn't make say, me disappointed in Mahama for sad year or year, you know. But you read the comments in here, Ghana for Eka. But uti me, I must comment box ni mono. Your TikTok account, click na follow yen. Send your munim, send your yena no. You read the comment in here, Ghana for do na wa broche or more a day apa. Sarah Yeboah say, this is how real Mahama is. Mahama doesn't show off about the good deeds he does for Mother Ghana because he's compassionate and love peace. Joseph Atta say, I love Mahama. Godson say, this is love for a nation. A shout out for you, John Mahama. God show John. Also good show, John, sorry. Uncle Ato say, it's always good to listen to full video before commenting. Okay. It's Uncle Ato. Make us say, me disappointed in Mahama no. Make us no. Na say, me bebo Mahama chi. Into we full video now, sir. And I say, yes, we full video and our comment. Yes. We are sure say we may make us say I'm disappointed in Mahama crowd. Be asha see dimatem. Now so full video no be who didn't make us. At this analysis and melodies, there was no need for him to declare he was part of Anas's team. This tells you how credible JDM is. Simon say that's the real man. A real man don't show how good he is. It is only at the end that they will see how good you are. Digital Dollar say Mahama doesn't blow his own trumpet. That's why I always respect him a lot. Like you say, melodies, JM is not a cloud chaser. Okay. He's a humble man, just as today his good deeds are speaking for him. So let him be. But yeah. Modesta say, good people to good and forget it. Okay, but talk good people do good and forget it because that is how they are. You don't need to talk about it. God will reward you. Okay. Simplicity is melodies. Don't you think if JDM came out to declare his support for Anas for exposing people, wouldn't you believe Ghanaians will still bash him for doing that? Simplicity, they all can know. Emmanuel says, melody, sometimes your argument doesn't make sense at all. Do you want Mahama to argue that in public during the debate? Akufo Addo said he'll use Anas method to fight corruption. What are the results today? Emmanuel Mate. Margaret say, Emmanuel but you. Emmanuel, asema make no ntias yo. Me ni obi ye debate o. And a debate no a president ni epe. Nipa ko na asema o kan se wo be use Anas principle. Ama wo de je point. Ema ye bo nsema ma no. Na nipa ko no me ni Anas aye adwuma pen. An nipa ko ni ka so be use Anas principle ni ye bo nsema ma ne se nipa ko we no obetumi akon ti katahye ne proye. Na me ni Anas aye adwuma pen a. Pese meka. Anka meka say oh. Now Anas principle na opese we use no. Me Anas na emu kra no. Me na aye adwuma pen. Na tre say me obi a me ni na aye adwuma pen de. Still I met me na aye mo adwuma ma corruption ya akon ti a. This is my argument, and I say it doesn't make sense, and I hear you. Margaret say melodies. Mahama is not like you people. He respects himself. Onye who he respects himself. Godson say Anas did not say all the investigation he did came with support and help from Mahama. He said in this particular instance his life was on the line, so he sought for help from John. So what's the big deal? Anyway, kudos to John. There's no big deal, eh? Wawaka say Anas say his life was on the line. Not to say Anas na nko betumi ewu. Na situation Anas betumi ewu. Na Mahama de ne ho akwaje. We say it is not a big deal. Okay, o mate. So bi koye bibi na nipa ko na ade okono okowu. Ana onim so okọ betumi ewu. Na ode aba betu wenim na so waje akoye. That means you've also risked your life. you've risked your life for the person because the person knew so ko will be because a big deal. Sarah say he was a member of parliament and he's not one of the people who boast about petty things. That is how humble he is. Melody, you were in Ghana and knows what Mahama was doing, and you are one of the people who voted against him. Mahama was brought up from a disciplined home. You Melodies, you are one of the jandam who insulted him and voted against him. Shame on you. Lord Royal say, when Mahama said he won't say what Ghanaians want to hear, didn't you get that? He won't try and sweet talk Ghanaians with whatever he did for anyone. Makafu is a Melodies. There is something called compartmentalization. They need to know in investigation. Mahama is not a bubbles blower. Okay. Alex say Mahama is not a braggart. No. Like some politicians. Melodies, leave humble soul alone. Hey, now I've heard me so na mo deba. Na me my analysis. I'm over said leave my Mahama so ni mu. Hey, Mr. Revo, I say, why should he mention? He did not come to make name for himself, but to serve the nation. Hey, we are rapper now. Why should he mention? He did not come to make name for himself, but to serve the nation. Hey, John say, Melodies, what is your problem with JDM on this your broadcast? I clearly don't see your point. You get biased sometimes. John has some more canon. I just say, there was a video Kevin Taylor played during parliamentary sitting with regard to this story. K Force and say, let's be honest, Melodies. Would you have believed him? Remember you said you were campaigning against him for your girlfriend over cancellation of nurses alawa. See what women do. It's last will be friend with because Melodies. Yeah, analysis na men for personal stories in BIM. It's ye kasa atre me no. Asema me kai afa the movie you against me. Me cause have a company tia Mahama that time no na me girlfriend e nursing training na Mahama cancel ala wana fe me company tia ma afa the movie you say tia me. Mo last hani. Aye. John Mill say, how could you have a problem with Mahama? If he's on the side of right, how is it a problem for you? Only braggants. Obi say braggart, also say braggants will take credit for doing their civic duty. Sorry, but I'm 200% in disagreement. John Mills, Mate. Lorden Royal say, why should Mahama talk about this? He's more of action speaks louder than words. So there is no need for him to debate a man he saw. There's no need for him to debate a man he saw had no sense and was just talking plenty. Okay. Francis Duncan say he doesn't blab. Okay. JC say, be honest. The way you hated on Mahama at that time, you would have said he's lying. You would have called a liar and used it to campaign against him. Mahama told so many wise things, but you were all blinded by Akufo Addo's juju. That's it. Like you say, Melodies, what's your problem? Like seriously? Anna Sosu say, you Melodies, you vote for Nanado. Now what are you saying? Hey, abapana bagako to numi who say. Hey, Bibia the Melodies, you voted for Nanado. Bibia, mtuawa Nanado itimamengasa. Mtuwa Nanado itimamengasa. Hey, yatu abanu enui. Hey, yatu abenu yehu. Kakrawa wants a Melodies. What is the problem here? He was a member of parliament then. So what is your problem? Do you come out to tell us how you get some of your stories to bring to us? Please, this your argument is baseless. Kakraba one and some more canon. User say that bullet story was a total falsehood. It was a matter of yellow journalism. Mahama was never involved, and I could give you the details if I had your number because I was personally implicated but exonerated after investigations. Until Beatrice say Mahama was never involved. And a Diamond Becker said Anas was spotted saying in a video. That means Anas was lying. But Anas Nankasa Neka say Mahama nature video no man. Until Obezo dress hey, I say Obezo dress Anas Chandrana. Anyway. Erica Pia say, what's your point? Melodies, I don't get it. NDC 2024 Mahama TV. Hey, NDC 2024 Mahama TV. I say, today I'm shocked at you. What's your point here? And I say, true. You can't even explain the thing well. Full of nonfa. At the block yourself. Jimmy. Oh. NDC for. I'm sure I say, do my terms are. Want to move. Na mo nyamba power ye. Atem the day no more. And that's any MPP food do my term. No more reserve NDC for. Mo bana mo be ye mo ho last year metremo. Ati ase nti atem the day no dey reserve it. Men sha say who do my terms is here reserve it. Christopher say, but do you think Mahama revealing any support for Anas could have changed minds? You and the Jandam propaganda squad were busy on political suicide mission. So please shelve your advice. Okay. Mate. Melody medase. Me asemwa me kan na aman crofo attack me. Okay, I wouldn't say attack, but asemwa me kan man crofo bo mechi no. Me de twaso na moetie. It's here for I have a serious problem with John Dramani Mahama. Na obetie audio we ewie no obetie ase de ntia me ne Mahama wo problem. Serious problem. And the first time I subscribe and I click the notification bell on so. Yanko. On say yana moi me bana me beka say me follow Kevin Taylor me to me when the program yana mo amoka o melody sha se wuti no. And Rakra no, say Ghana first me katem so me nko Kevin Taylor na wakan sembi and all that mate. I can't promise you say me to me tie ni na but me tie bi. What you say now. Kevin Taylor ababontin ababe edin sembi ababe tuja and all credit to him because enyo no a nanka asem we kranka minim. Odin sembi ababe tuja Kevin Taylor ababe bo and I don't know whether it is a new recording or an old recording, but wababebo recording of Anas Arimeya Anas. Anas reveal secrets be our trese. Embrebi na Mahama sa time na Akufo time. Mahama eye MP. Na Anas eye investigation bi na MC Anas nko kotre no. Na investigation na no ye no na eye Mahama. Bebia ne constituency no owo. Anas tremu a Mahama na age camera no ena Mahama na no wa wonim se ni Anas ni investigation se ya na ehu Anas tremu a Mahama na age camera ne fi Anas so ema Anas ni nya abotrema ono Mahama no ko risk in life na Mahama no John Dramani Mahama no emum ekoye recording no edebre Anas na sa time na Anas ye ni na ye hu no se enye na se MPP fi agba omo aba be say ni din sa time na Anas ba beji award. Those times na Obama moba Ghana beka se Anas Arimeya Anas o ya de onno ma Ghana etu mponi sansensem ni nano. Inti Mahama Anas nsemo a wakan. Yengo tie Kevin Taylor nsemo kan na me you understand why I'm saying I have a problem with John Dramani Mahama. Tie.
Anas Arimeya Anas. At a point he got a member of parliament who is John Dramani Mahama held camera and ne ko boko ni Krom Gonja area ho ekoye documentary because na in Tokwesi ho. Do you know that? Do you know? John Dramani Mahama held camera with Anas as investigative journalist. John Mahama was a member of parliament. Do you know what people have done to save this nation?
So the Bole rebel raid where I went into Bole, you know.
Inti Anas na kasa no see the Bole rebel raid o said yen inti na ntokwa akoso wo Bole ho ena Anas se wo call Bole ho na him say na his life was in danger. Okay.
One chief was abducted. In fact, I did that story with the president. Yes, John Mahama. Yeah, I did.
With the president,
we did the investigation together. Yeah.
How?
Yes, because he was the MP when the brouhaha started. It was during Akufo's administration.
What was his contribution?
We went back to retrace, and he had a camera in his hand to film all those pieces again.
This is new.
Yes,
this is new.
Yes, you can ask him. I mean, we did that in.
Inti, thanks to Kevin Taylor for bringing this video out. To me, a old video cra. Thanks to Kevin Taylor. Etiefo, I have a huge problem with John Dramani Mahama. Because Mahama can't say we in Ghana for that. On Canada. enye anas na ba bonten e ba bekan ya na ka Ghana for creanim. Now the problem I have with Mahama no any ye ni na yet no my way mu ena John Dramani Mahama any that time no NDC, right? John Dramani Mahama ne was it yes, John Dramani Mahama ne Akufo Addo eco debate prior to the 2016 elections. And you be say Akufo Addo say oba say no bekon etia katahyehyɛ ne proye. Akufo Addo nsɛm ɔkan ne say oba wo be use anas principle meboa. That's what Akufo Addo said. Inti Mahama onim say wo no one anas aye adwuma krapen. Wo kra wo bre wo boa anas. Emma anas principle ye Akufo Addo ka so be use no. Wo kan ho bi boa anas and the anas no kan. Se wo na wo boa no, wo kan ho bi boa anas ma anas eba be gidin. Wo kan ho bi ye video wa na wo so mu ye video risk your life ye video ma anas. Na Akufo Addo aka so be use anas principle anaka den na wo se wo Mahama wo kan. Wo se anas principle na wo ka so be use kra no. Me no me ba we Ghana for mo abrochi no. Me share mo me ye recording to me pick. I'm sorry. Into your ka say anas principle na Akufo Addo so be use no. Me Mahama kra no. Mu nim na so me maboa anas pen. Ema me so camera eboa no. Into wo anas principle a wo gina echi a wo hu so be use no. Me no I am part of the anas and I'm part of the principle because me boa no ema ne ye expose we. Mahama to me am boss one tre Ghana for. Wan ka bibia eno gina ho hwe na Akufo Addo ye tuno ye na no na Ghana for nso ye gitu mu se Akufo Addo ye ne ekotoma na ende ye ti hu se. Inti pan se so ampa say president and a politician. I'm sorry. So ampa say politician. Etiefo, I don't know whether you guys yet get my point. Mentias me nim se mo asem na make no motiase dia. Politician na ye nim se that time Anas was a hero. Na would him say oni na aye adwuma na wan bosso to at least get some political clout or something. Hey, Sana Kofi Addo weni echo interview former President Mahama proud to the 2020 battle no. Ena Mahama catching say, oh, Accra Digital Center was a dienkra no. Miana ye me na me see ye. Ena Kofi Addo weni bi enenum say, hey, me ko ho na se ne ho ye fepa no. Mahama, into na o see ye ho no. Ena Ghana for ye nim hwa se de onyama bia o ye Ghana for yante hu bia na President Akufo Addo ena waboa anasa ye investigation. Wo say ye bisa President Akufo Addo say sen no be kuntia katahyehyɛ ne proye onfanka ho. Wo say na ka MPP for market President Akufo Addo as presidential candidate omonfanka ho say Akufo Addo kra no senia wo be kuntia katahyehyɛ ne proye kra no ono kra wo ye obi a oboa anasa. Wo say na ka MPP for nka. Me assure someone mutie me, there are some top members in the NDC who don't even know that Mahama did this for Anas. Embrana Mahama ye MP. I'm sure a lot of people don't even know. I'm sure. Nanka ye kan obi a nanka ewo se ne bufu Anas kra na nanka ye Mahama. Because obi beka se Mahama eboa Anas. Mahama eni Anas ko ye adwuma. Now, so Mahama's time, Anas was still releasing exposés one way or the other. No, now it was having a negative impact on Mahama's governance. Just like Ghanaians didn't see it that way. A MP before, and Omoba Abaimwa, Omoba Bema Ghana for Yasha see life like that. First, no, now Anas release exposé. I heard him say Anas release exposé. MPP before na bema ye hu say Anas release expose because o releasing no MPP for time nti ebegu aban ne hu fin. Ghanaians didn't think that way. Na ko bi be think say way ananka Mahama because wo Anas kra ma boa open. Adenti na won twen. E na me time kra no o release exposes. Me boa. Judges ya Anas expose e na ye ho time. E na Anas go expose so judges no. Judges ebi nkoje aponche ye expose na ye ho time. And Anas yes expose no. Sa expose na Anas ye no. na adie bi a have effect on the governance or not of this country. Did it have it or not? Did it see Ghana in a good light or not? Inti nanka hwan and nanka also mani bufu between Anas and Mahama. You see what I'm saying? I have a problem with Mahama. Inti enya Kevin Taylor na kofa old video way by ya. Nanka Ghana phobia enim. Mahama is a politician. Sometimes Obiba can't say Mahama cry no he ni subanya. That's not what a politician is supposed to be. In actual sense, ohe Mahama subanya on. Nanka that is what a politician is actually supposed to be. But ene yadane no. Inti we die eje se nkrofo ekokọ because Mahama no ma meka. Eje se nkrofo ekokọ hyehyɛ ase ekoko hu papa ye bia Mahama bi eye papa ye bia oyeye ne emra mbekan mbetu gya se oyese nti ono ama meka mo amoben no mo nso mo nkonko yese edwuma ne ma meka. Eje se journalist ne nkrofo bi ne ekokọ ye so mudi mo ni to Ghana for so mutibeti o na Ghana enya Kevin Taylor na dey ase we banka hwan na dey beba Peace FM ena beba beka hwan City FM ena obeba beka Kevin Taylor na nebe TNDC for mo dia mo ntina o se mo fa edwuma we nto mo ho so se mo nko hwe papa ye bia Mahama aye ne emfa mra metu gya mo dia mo ntina na mo fa mo tombo adwe mo nto mo adwe comment box ni